And I'll welcome you back to the Beard Talks. I am the Beard, aka John, and this is the blog where I just talk about movies and game news and sometimes have a rant. Now, I would like to apologise first of all, there was no Chill Out Sunday vlog. I am now working nights all over Christmas, so if it looks like I'm tired, it is because I am. So I'm going to be working nights, so if I don't upload a video on the usual time, I apologise. I will try to keep the schedule as best I can, but the night's just like taking me over and I'm not waking up till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, I'm so tired. But yeah, so I'm working nights now, so I apologise for anything. I'll try and get a video out on the normal schedule as soon as possible. If not, I'll try and release 2 videos next day to make up for it. So, let's just begin. I should be talking about the Xbox Smart Glass app, Mass Effect 4, Justice League film taking on Avengers 2. What? Halo 4, a live action scan trailer. Looks fantastic. And then I'll be finished on Iron Man 3, the trailer. The full trailer has been released. Excuse me. I have no idea where that came from. Excuse me. Right, so let's begin. The Xbox Smart Glass now. The new dashboard came out last week. It's now, apparently, everyone who's got an Xbox has now got the new dashboard. If they like it or not, so everyone's got it now. The Windows 8 and Xbox Smart Glass will be coming out this Friday, 26th of October, and they've released a little walkthrough of what you can what you can do with it. Though I haven't got my hands on it yet, for what I've seen, it looks pretty good. I quite like it. It makes things a lot easier. The only thing in the walkthrough, all I use is Windows equipment. Now the only thing I've got is Windows is my computer, but that's running Windows 7 at the moment, and I will not be upgrading to 8 anytime soon until they fix all the bugs with it. Because most likely that's going to come out, it's going to have a shitload of bugs, and we're going to still have problems with it. So the only things I've got is Apple's and Android stuff. So they do say that the app is free to download on iOS 6 and Android as well. So that's pretty good, but I have a funny feeling they're going to have some limitations on those kind of equipment, unless you have Windows 8 Surface or a Windows 8 phone or something like that. I feel they might have some limitations, like you won't be able to do as much stuff if you had like a Windows app. But this could be completely wrong. I'm not too sure. I feel this might be what they go down, but I'm not too sure. So that could be completely bullcrap, but I think that's what they might do. So the walkthrough is in description down below. Go and check it out. It's rather interesting and it looks pretty good. Tell me what you think, and as I said, it should be out this Friday, 26th of October. So, a couple of weeks ago I talked about Mass Effect 4. Now, they've come out and said, yes, Mass Effect 4 is kind of into development and will not be part of the trilogy, will not be continuing on the trilogy, and Shepard will not even be anywhere near it. So, do you think they're going to be doing that a prequel then, showing how the universe, blah blah blah? This is the thing. No offense, a lot of people think they shouldn't really do it, but it's a good idea. I think they should concentrate on other stuff. So, what do you think? Mass Effect 4 prequel, or just a different storyline in general, starting off probably another trilogy? Because this prequel will probably do another trilogy most likely. But what do you think? Do you think they should do Mass Effect 4, or just forget and start another one? Tell me down below. I'd like to hear from you. So, we've all heard about the Justice League film. It's they haven't even got a director yet. They don't even know where they're going with it. They're not even going to set up the characters before the film, by the sound of it. They're just going to release the film, then set up the characters afterwards, which is a stupid idea. A little birdie has told me that they plan to release Justice League film the same time as Avengers 2. Now, of all ideas I've ever heard of, this one has got to be one of the most dumbest ideas I've ever heard of. No offense, you're bringing out a newish film. I know there's a lot of hardcore fans out there that love DC and love the characters, but you're bringing out Justice League film, which some people admire, against the Avengers, which is well known, has the characters well established, has their own. Each character has their own movie before the main movie. Well, except for Black Widow is in Iron Man, and then Hawkeye is in Thor. So they kind of have their own movies already set up, and then already get another set of movies for Phase 2 before the Avengers 2 to set up again. So this is one of the most dumbest ideas, because you bring that out at the same time as Avengers, you will get nothing in the box office. The Avengers will strike off. You'll get a good. I think you'll get a good, but if you bring it out a year before Avengers or a year after Avengers, it'll do so much more better, because you separate the two films, so you get people to look forward to two. So there's no point people going to watch the Avengers first and then going to watch Justice League, because they might go, oh, it's crap, I don't want to. Then afterwards, oh wow, the Avengers are so much better, because it might make the Avengers look even better than everyone would think it. Because if you go and watch a shit film and watch a fantastic film, you're going to think, wow, that's so much better than that one. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. And I think the Justice League film will just get absolutely destroyed. So, I think they should change the date. Well, most likely towards close to the thing, because this is 2015, it's freaking ages away. But close to the time, I think they'll probably change the date anyway. Might even extend it or bring it towards them. Who knows? We have to wait and see. Right. Halo 4, a live action scanned trailer, and it's extended as well. Was released, I think it was a couple of days ago. It looks freaking awesome. It's a mixture of live action / CGI. Very, very good CGI, I would just say that. And it just looks awesome. This game just gets better, 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 better. And it shows the ancient evil that the Chief is facing is powerful and scary at the same time. And it's just like, wow. And they hold him there in a force field, and they scan him from top to bottom, and then by the look of it, they scan his memories as well. And we get to learn how, like, John, Chief, so he's named John Sierra 117, isn't he? So we get to learn how the Chief, like, becomes who he is. And it's pretty interesting. Like, as a kid, then the kid gets taken away and replaced with a clone, as they say in the Halo Legends stories as well, and I think in the books as well. And it shows that only a few of them survived the Spartan process, like becoming a Spartan. Showed all these people walking in, showed some people not surviving, and then it just shows how much stuff he went through just to become a Spartan. And then they show him putting on the armour, which just is awesome. I love it a bits. Just showing him connecting up the green armour and just going, I'm going to be awesome. It just looks brilliant. I've included a link down below to it. Go and have a watch of it, because it looks brilliant. I'll just say this. And by the look of it, Chief has got one hell of a fight on his hands. So please go and check it out. So, to our main event, Iron Man 3 trailer. Yes, the full trailer. So last Thursday, the 18th, they released an official synopsis for Iron Man 3, going, this is what the film's going to be about. So, alright. It looks quite good, and it did paint a very, very dark picture and very, like, emotional picture. It's just like about the movie. Then on Sunday we saw a sneak peek of a 17-second sneak peek of, technically it was the trailer, as I'll go into later on. It just shows from that synopsis onto the film is really, really dark and dingy. It's just like, it's going, oh, it's just going to be really, just like, it's going to be more human, as I can say. It's just not going to be, it's just going to be more like towards Stark and that. Then today came the trailer, which I will say this, from what I can see, the film will be much darker than the first two Iron Mans. It doesn't look like it's going to be much comedy, much laughter, and it just like, it shows Stark's going through a lot after what happened in New York in the Avengers film, and he's going through some tough times, some psychological times by the way, because he keeps asking himself, keeps trying to sleep and he can't, but when he does, he has nightmares of, like, I think it's nightmares of the Iron Man armour taking what he loves. So and not even that, he's got to come up against like an overwhelming enemy called the Mandarin, who he doesn't look in the comic books. He's like got his rings which make him like powerful and like magical. I'm not too sure if they're going to show that in this one, but because I think they're going to take more of a realistic thing. It's just going to show him a man of armour. But yeah, a realistic thing where he just shows him it's a very smart and determined individual who knows what he wants to do and knows what he wants to do to start. As he says, I'm not a terrorist, I'm a teacher and I want to teach. And first lesson, there is no such thing as heroes. And then it shows him taking out Stark's place. But it looks like what's happened in the Avengers has had a very, very bad thing has happened. Whatever happened in Avengers, the psychological effect on Tony is just like affect him, and it just seems like it seems like he doesn't know what he wants to protect. He says, I just want to protect what I care about most, I believe, or something like that. And he's just like, is that Pepper? Because he's talking to Pepper at the time. Is that Pepper, or is it the armour, the thing that's keeping him alive? Because you see him go under the knife. I'm not too sure. He seems to go to surgery, so I'm not too sure if he has some work done on his heart or anything to take the thing away, so he can just concentrate on being Iron Man. Who knows? But it's rather interesting. It's just like, it's a very interesting film. I can't wait for it to next May to come and watch it, because there's most likely to be more trailers than them. But it seems like this film is going to be more darker, more technically, I would say, humanised. Not much comedy. Just going to show what Tony Stark is made of, what his main fabric is made of. No more laughing Tony Stark, yeah, I've got this, blah blah blah. I'm a man in a suit, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist in a suit of armour. I think that she's just going to push him to the edge and show what Tony Stark is made of. There's a link to the trailer down below. Go and check it out. Tell me what you think, please. This has been The Beard Talks. This has been the Tuesday vlog, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are. And I'll see you for the Thursday vlog. Hopefully. It should be a Thursday vlog. Anyway, catch you guys later. By the way.